Hi there, it's me Ali. Let's talk about derivatives. So for today's episode, we are going to talk about derivatives. Specifically, derivatives of logarithmic and exponential functions.
So here, we have the following formulas that we will use in differentiating logarithmic and exponential functions. To make use of these formulas, let us have the following examples. We have example number 1, find dy over dx if y is equal to x squared e raised to 2x. So in this problem, we have a product of two functions, namely x squared and e raised to 2x. So let us use the product rule where d over dx of uv is equal to u times dv over dx plus v times du over dx. So where our u is equal to x squared and our v is, e raised to 2x. Okay, so let us plug in the values into our product rule formula. So our u is x squared times the derivative of our v, which is, what is our v? Yes, our v is what? Yes, e raised to 2x plus our v, which is, what is the value of our? Yes, e raised to 2x times the derivative of our u, which is x squared. dy over dx is equal to, so now let us perform the operations needed. So just copy x squared. So the derivative of our e raised to 2x is simply e raised to 2x times our u is e raised to 2x. The derivative of our 2x is 2 plus copy e raised to 2x times the derivative of our x squared. Yan, by power rule, that would be 2x. So dy over dx, let us combine like terms. You can combine everything. So you can combine x squared and our 2. So this will be 2x squared times e raised to 2x plus, 2x e raised to 2x. So 2x squared e raised to 2x plus 2x e raised to 2x. So we can have a factor of 2x e raised to 2x times x plus 1. So that would be our final answer. Another example, we have find dy over dx if y is equals to square root of e raised to x all over x. So you can see we have a function that has a numerator and a denominator. So let's make use of the quotient rule, where the derivative of u all over v is equal to v times du over dx times the derivative of times u times the derivative of dv over dx, or simply the derivative of v all over v squared. We will let our u as square root of e raised to x and v as x. So we can still rewrite our function as y is equal to 1/2 x all over x. So that is in the exponent form. Now, let us plug in the values of our u and v, where the new u is e raised to 1/2 x, to our formula of the quotient rule. So we'll be having dy over dx is equal to v is x times the derivative of our u, which is the e raised to 1/2 x times u, just copy, that's minus that's, or e is e raised to 1/2 x times the derivative of our v, which is x So that's v. Derivative of our v is x. So all over v is x squared. So dy over dx, let's get the derivative of e raised to 1 half x. So in this case, let's first copy. That's if we get the derivative of that one, that's 1 half e raised to 1 half x times the ru would be 1 half x. So the derivative of 1 half x is simply 1 half. So we'll be having 1 half minus copy e raised to 1 half x times the derivative of our x is 1. So that will be 1 all over copy x squared. Right. So next is, let's simplify function. So dy over dx is equal to, so in this case, we will be simplifying this to the form of, so now this will become 1 half. Let's combine the like terms, or the terms that can still be combined. So that will be 1 half x e raised to 1 half x minus e raised to 1 half x all over x squared. Now, given that we have a coefficient of x that is 1 half, let's divide the numerator with 2. So we'll be having x e raised to 1 half x minus e raised to 1 half x all over 2 all over x squared. So now we have a complex function. So let us simplify this by replacing the operation of the division into multiplication. So let's multiply it with 1 half x. So we'll be having x e raised to 1 half x minus, so that will be 2 e raised to 1 half x. Since we divided everything, or we multiplied the numerator with 2, so we'll be having all over 2 times 1 half x squared. Right. So let's multiply the numerators and the denominators. So we'll be having 1 times the numerator is simply x e raised to 1 half x minus 2 raised to 1 half x all over 2 times x squared. So that will be 2x squared. Now we can still factor this. So let's have a common factor of e raised to 1 half. So we'll be having x minus e raised to 1 half x. That's e raised to 1 half x times, we have x minus 2 all over 2x squared. So we can have it, we can leave it in this form, but we can still have it in the form of like radical form, like just in the given, in the example. So we can transform this into the form square root of e raised to x, x minus 2 all over 2x squared. So this will be our final answer. It's either of the two. Let us have the third example. Find dy over dx if y is equal to ln square root of x minus 1 all over x plus 1. As you can see, we have a function that is, or a natural logarithm. We're in form ln. So to find this, we have this formula here below, and where we let our u as the square root of x minus 1 all over x plus 1. So the function y can still be written as in the form of an exponential form. So this will become x minus 1 all over x plus 1 raised to 1 half. And this exponential form can still be written as in this form. Yeah. So can have it 1 half times the ln. ln a, which is the x minus 1 all over x plus 1. And we can write this into the difference of natural logarithm. So we'll be having y is equal to 1/2 of ln x minus 1 minus the denominator x plus 1. So now, in this function, we have the u and the v. And given that we have the values of u and v, let us perform, or let's substitute it in the formula. And let's make use of the product rule. So 1/2 times 1 all over u, which is, our u is x minus 1, times the derivative of our x minus 1, which is our u, minus the derivative 1/2, just copy it, times our v, 1 all over v is x plus 1, times the derivative of our v, which is x plus 1. So now, let's get their derivatives. So, just copy 1/2 times x minus 1 times 1 all over x minus 1. So, the derivative of our x minus 1 is 1 minus 1/2 times 1/2 1 all over x plus 1 times 1. So, we'll be having, combined like terms, we'll be having 1 all over 2 times x minus 1 minus 1 all over 2x plus 1. So, we have this. Let's combine everything, but we cannot perform or combine. So, let's have the LCD to have the same denominator. So, let's multiply everything from the numerator and the denominator. So, we'll be having x minus 1 minus x minus 1 all over 2 times x minus 1 x plus 1. So, in this case, we'll be having a numerator of x plus 1 minus, so let's distribute the negative sign to the x minus 1. So, just we're having x plus 1. So, all over, combine, so this will become x squared minus 1. So, this will become 1 and 1. So, 1 plus 1 is 2. So, that's 2 all over 2 x squared minus 1. So, we can cancel the 2's, leaving us having a numerator of 1. So, 1 all over x squared minus 1. So, that will be our final answer. We have example number 4. Find dy over dx if y is equal to logarithm of 4 plus 3 sine of 2x to the base 10. So, in this case, we have a common logarithm with its base on 10. So, we are going to use this formula. Logarithm of u to the base a is equal to logarithm of e to the base a all over u times du over dx. Or, you can also have this formula in the natural logarithm form, 1 all over u ln a times du over dx. In this case, we have a is equal to 10 and u is equal to 4 plus 3 sine of 2x. So, let's see. Since we have a common logarithm, let's use it to find dy over dx, the first formula. So, we have a logarithm of, or a, let's plug in the values a and u to the formula. So, logarithm of e to the base 10 all over ru, which is 4 plus 3 sine of 2x times the derivative of our u, 4 plus 3 sine of 2x. So, we need to note that in the derivative of our sine function is what? Cosine function. So, sine u is equal to cosine u times du over dx. So, let's copy logarithm of e to the base 10 all over 4 plus 3 sine of 2x. So, now let's perform the derivative of this one. So, let's get the derivative of this one. Rather, so, the derivative of 4, constant is 0, plus, copy 3, sine. So, the derivative of sine u is cosine u times du over dx. So, cosine of 2x times the derivative of our u. The u here is 2x. And its first derivative is 2. So, we can write the 2. So, can now have 3 times 2 is 6. So, we have 6 cosine of 2. So, now let's multiply 6 cosine of 2 into the numerator. So, 6 logarithm of e to the base 10 all over cosine 2x all over 4 plus 3 sine of 2x. So, therefore, dy over dx is this one. We can have this as our final answer. I think that's it. Thank you so much for watching.